sun behind that. We're looking west, so that's just the way it is. Hopefully the sun will stay behind the clouds. Today I'm going to bring to you guys Boulder Spirit Straight Bourbon Whiskey. It's a bonded 100 proof Boulder Spirits. It is distilled and bottled by Vapor Distillery, Boulder, Colorado. And it's 51% corn, 44% malted barley, and 5% rye. There'll be a noticeable, on the flavor pattern, it's very noticeable, all that malted barley we do have in it. Talks about the Arapahoe glacier melt and artisan distilling technique, Scottish copper pot still. And our spirit is aged a minimum of 4 years in new American oak barrels, which all bourbon, especially bonded bourbon, has to be. All bourbon has to be. Being bonded, it's got to be a minimum of 4 years. 50%, same distilling season. They follow the Bottled and Bond Act. Let's get it poured right now. We know it's 50% alcohol by volume by being bottled and bond. It's got a very tight cork on this. Had the bottle about 8 months, something like that. And they had several choices. I chose the bottled and bond because I like bottled and bond whiskey. You know you're pretty much getting what you get. It isn't cheap as compared to some bottled and bonds, but when you're buying an artisan distillery like this, it's just the way it is. But anyway, another quick look at the bottle for you guys. You guys get a good look at that bottle real quick, and then we'll just go from there. It's a pretty bottle. I like the mountains on it. Number 3 char. I didn't even see that, just now seen that. It's number 3 char on the barrels. So it's kind of a medium char. The screen's not working. It shuts off. My son's out here today with me. It's a battery saving thing. All right. Now, sweet, you get a little bit of the rye, but you get a lot of the malted barley. Get a lot of toffee notes, a little bit of chocolate on it, but a whole lot of toffee notes. You'll have to forgive the wind. This is Kansas, and we're up high on an old bridge over an old railroad track, so the railroad track bed's long gone. They moved the railroad about half a mile north of here. They don't use the bridge no more. They knocked out the bridge across the creek down there, so it's a dead road here. Just walk down there to go fishing or something. Get the corn. I'd often leave that out, but the corn is prevalent on this. But a lot of them sweet toffee notes come through. The caramel, the graham cracker crust. A little bit of alcohol note too as well going on. Palate. I've already had quite a bit of this, as you can tell by the fill level on the bottle. It's a little hot on the front of the palate. Once you get through the heat, again with the toffee notes, again with the caramel, the chocolate, the wafer, it's a lot of that toffee comes through for me. A little bit of butterscotch comes through. We're skewing a little bit to the sweet side with this one, but it does have enough rye in it and enough heat to kind of balance that sweetness out, but it still favors the sweet side of everything. We do get some vanillas now. Medium long finish. It's not a bad bourbon, guys. It's just not a bad bourbon. It's not, I'm not gonna say it's completely in my wheelhouse. You wouldn't think so by how much has gone out of the bottle, but you know, it's just on the sweet side for me. Then there's that graham cracker, just a little bit of cinnamon graham cracker right there at the very end. right there at the very end. Not bad stuff, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot a score out because I've drank enough of it to kind of know what I feel about it. I'm gonna give it an 86 out of 100. Not bad. Good mid-range B score. Definitely drinkable. Price-wise, you can get some bottled in bonds a lot cheaper than you can this one, so that's going to be a little bit of a drawback. But again, it's artisan, so you're paying for the artisan note in it. But if you can get past the initial price to get into it, it's not a bad bourbon, especially if you got a sweet tooth, especially. I'm sticking with my score. That's a good score for it. Well, remember everybody, spirit in your glass ain't running from you. Take your time, sip and enjoy it. You'll be better for it, as will we all. Everybody have a wonderful day for this time in November. This kind of weather. It's supposed to get cold tomorrow, but I'll take today any day. Later, guys.